Okay, we're on the third video. I've chosen the Klingon Defense Force for my alliance. Similar to the Romulan expansion, you'd pick either Federation or Klingon. I kind of already figured my Cardassian would be a Federation. I figured I'd just go with Cardassian because this is a warrior character. I figured that would fit more. This is primarily the role-playing aspect, the voice acting part. That's basically my specialty, right? So we're going to run through a mission here. Odo is about to give you a message. I just had to shut it down. He's going to start giving you a message. I'm going to do a quick run to Deep Space Nine. You can see here it says take wormhole to Gamma Quadrant or approach Deep Space Nine. Let's take a quick look at the new Deep Space Nine. Really quick. I'm sure there are other guys out there doing much more in-depth. I'm going to kind of focus on character development. That's going to be my specialty. See the wormhole there. You can beam onto DS9, beam directly to Ops, or you can actually dock at DS9. It's kind of a cheat. You're not actually going to go up against the station, but you are going to wind up at a docking ring. Take a sip of my Sultana Gold Blonde Ale from Lake of the Woods Brewing Company. Not that they're paying for this, just happens what I'm drinking right now. So you see how close it is to the actual inside. And I've seen people comment that the promenade seems smaller, maybe even narrower, but there's more variation in the floor. I've already run through it once or twice. And the little, you can actually get up these stairs, see? Even though my character is 6'7", 2 meters freaking tall. Before you'd have to take a turbo lift up to the second level. Now you don't have to. Here's the Mugatu handler. I've already got mine. What I've always wanted to do is jump! And you're back down on the first level. So you can access your mail. So here's the Jem'Hadar gear. Ship weapons. Ground weapons. Lovely Loris. What do you have for us, Loris?
While I live to serve the Founders, I may also be of help to you. Is there something you require?
Not at this time. So if you run out of white, you can go to her. Alpha Quadrant Outfitters. Armor. Outfitters. Different kinds of armor. You're not going to need that because this guy jumped up right to level 60 and it's pretty much ready to go. You saw effectively he was in combat without even blinking an eyelash. Another docking ring. So you can run along here and you look up. It actually does, I don't know if you can see the cursor, but bank and exchange inside there. Very curious. It's kind of hard to see if it says Dockmaster. The lettering's kind of small, but everything's nicely labeled. It does seem a bit tighter. There's two ways to get in the Dockmaster. Another mail slot. Kiosk. The new Replimat. The consoles are a bit better. There's a fish there apparently. Here's security. Walk in.
The Founder has no need of you right now.
It's nothing short of a miracle that Chief Rowe hasn't locked Quark away for good by now. He's lucky I'm not still the station constable. He'd be in Facility 4042, instead of loafing around on that moon he swindled from someone. It was a title given to me when I was chief of security here. Archaic, but often fitting, considering what I had to deal with at times. I understand the tradition has continued despite Constable Rowe's protests. She'll learn to live with it just as I did. It's nothing short of I could use your help with something. The Alliance has agreed to a summit meeting with us to discuss the return of the Herc and what can be done to prevent their aggression from devastating all 4 galactic quadrants. Despite recent events, they've agreed to host the summit at Deep Space Nine. I'm not surprised. None of the galactic powers are comfortable hosting a Dominion fleet deep within their territory. Meet with me at DS9 prior to the beginning of the summit. I'd like to discuss our options.
So we're already on Deep Space Nine, but to be honest, this mission actually triggered while I was still in Deep Space, and I clicked it out. So the usual experience points, expertise, catch yourself white, 20 block, dilithium ore. Choose one of the following: a Corvin mining plasma cutter. That just sounds cool. Another beam array or dual cannons. So if you look over at the Raven, beam array, cannon, dual cannon. So I'll probably switch to cannons. So we'll accept this mission. So go to Deep Space Nine. We're in Deep Space Nine. Where do we go now? It says talk to your faction leader, so we're going to explore the station, and I'm going to find my faction leader. Let's go to our handy dandy map. Platinum exchange, I don't need that. Let's go to Ops. The new Ops. So Stas's, Ambassador Stas's text really doesn't change. There's your ambassador for the Klingon Empire. With that. See, the layout's kind of similar, but it has been spruced up a bit. Here's a giant floating air screen. Right up here. This looks a little different. A lot more consoles, a lot more screens. Bridge option trains and rough the same place. Curlin here. Yes, Curlin, you are here. Exploration missions. She's new. Sirish Minna actually was up here, and now she's here. She's up here. So we're gonna go over. Okay, I gotta find my fearless leader. Faction leader, where is this? Right. Facing on Klingon. as the dock master. Bank exchange.
While I live to serve the Founders.
So would you be able to tell us? I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna beam up. Beam back down, and maybe the mission tracker will show where the faction leader actually is. Alright, now we're on the promenade. If you notice, we beamed into the transporter room, which is just off ops. That's new. Just says go to Deep Space Nine, so I guess we wander around to find our contact. Don't think it's here. Remember, that's a Romulan ambassador. Just for poopsing. It looks a little smaller, maybe. You can play darts. Seems to be more. It's darker, but yes, it seems to be the maybe shrunk a bit, but apparently it can get into the second floor as well, so it's not that big tower spacious area before. So I still think it's an improvement. It looks like Deep Space Nine. That really big stairway isn't here either. See if I can. Oops, I can jump. There we go. sometimes if you have a mission that's not a primary, the mission tracker doesn't really pick it up correctly.
Consider it done.
How can I help you? My name is Sarish. How can I help you?